Ken Trahan with Wayne Stein of St. Charles Catholic. Great program, consistently at the top, and an exception last year. That was something that was a bitter pill to swallow. That doesn't happen at that program under Wayne Stein.
Well, it hasn't happened in a long time at St. Charles Catholic in general. So, we hope we learn from it. We had to return 17 starters. We lost those. So we do return 14 starters this year. The jump to 4A was a big jump. But at the end of the day, we just did not win that football game that we had won in the past, late in the fourth quarter. We had opportunities. We just lacked some details. So we're hoping that we're getting that corrected.
Offense was a bit of a challenge at times last year. And, when you return guys at quarterback, at running back, it makes a difference.
Yeah, we returned 5 of the 6 on the offensive line when we count the tight end and return our quarterback and our bell cow and Skylar Edwards. So return 7 on offense, expect to be better, more efficient, be like a typical St. Charles Catholic offense.
You know what it takes to win a state championship. Been there, done that. How close is this program at this point in your mind?
Well, I think, we're closer to getting, the most out of our kids. You can't affect what the rest of the state looks like. I think our division is sharp, and you're going to need a little bit of luck. You're going to need a lot of grit and a lot of heart for that to happen. We had that in the past. So I think we have the components to be a contender.
Schedule, Coach. It's challenging. You like it that way.
I do. It's brutal. I think it's a schedule that, the fans want to see. Starts out with Newman and then our rival Lutcher and Dunham, who has one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and De La Salle, always very good, and St. James and Terrebonne, and Legacy, who is one of the top quarterbacks in Texas, committed to Houston, and then Bell Chase, who we think will be undefeated, Cannon Discovery, and then returning state champion Shaw. So we tell our kids, hold your breath. There's no time to exhale. You're going to have to win games late, have to be comfortable being uncomfortable to win some of those football games.
I know you pretty well. I'll bet this is a motivated team.
It is, and I'm not afraid to tell you. Not just at St. Charles, complacency is the thing you fight the most, and first 3 years, we went 35-4, 2 championships, and 6 inches away from 3 championships. So I don't know that we believe that we could go 4-7. Well, we lived it live in color, and then that's been a message of our seniors and our coaching staff, that the standard is the standard, and it's time to either meet it or raise it.
Wayne, always a pleasure. Nothing but the best to the Comets in 2025.
Thank you, Ken, and thank you for the support.